Hello. All right, so it's Kesha. Welcome and welcome back. So it's Tuesday. As I promised, we were going to do some breathing exercises because we referenced Holy Breath for the first time in a reading of the Aquarian on Sunday. Breathing work is interesting, and it definitely has an effect. Yesterday, I practiced one of the techniques and noticed myself tearing up and crying, but nothing for no particular reason, just things flowing, which we'll consider that good. Tears are cleansing, so yay. And then tonight I practiced the second technique, or another technique that I wanted to do in the video, and I've had just a nebulous sense of all day, and not only did I feel a little bit better for the 2 minutes that I practiced, but it calmed me down enough that I fell asleep. So that's one of the reasons why this is so late in the evening. So yeah, powerful and unexpected. I can't wait to see what happens today and tomorrow after doing this video, because we'll be doing these techniques for a few minutes. And then I'd like to come back and do them again over the next couple of days just to see how I feel. And maybe we'll mention it at the, talk about that again on Sunday when we do our next reading. All right, so first breathing technique, the one that you are the most familiar with, and that is simply deep breathing. If you notice right now, you're probably hunched over like I just was. And your breathing is happening just in the top of your chest. So it's very shallow. And now when you think about it, your chest might lift a little bit. But when you really think about the mechanics of breathing, your diaphragm, which is like this bellows, moves up and down as the lungs expand and contract, or expanding and contracting the lungs. So what we really want to do is sit up straight, sit up tall, thinking of a 90-degree angle between your hips, right? So your legs are out in front of you straight, and then your back is at a 90-degree angle to your legs. Square the shoulders and lift them back, or move them back, thinking about bringing your shoulder blades together and down the back of the spine. So already that's going to lift the chest up a little bit, right? And you'll notice that your abdominals should come in just a little bit now that you're not hunched over on them, right? So we're going to breathe all the way down into all the way down into our bellies, but we really want to activate our diaphragm. So we're just going to practice a deep breath. Like when people tell you to calm down, take a deep breath, we want you to take those types of deep breaths. So if you want, go ahead and close your eyes and just take a deep breath in. And let it out. A deep breath in. And let it out. So you might feel like you need to expand a little in your chest and under your arms, right? So go ahead and make that adjustment. You may find that you need to adjust your legs, or your stomach is now, if you've been holding in your stomach all day, this is the time for you to let it relax. So you might need to make space in your hips for that. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in and out, feeling the whole chest cavity expanding outwards. You may feel a little tightness in the back of your neck and in the back of your, at the base of your neck and at your back. But just breathe into that. Feel a full expansion. And out. And another deep breath in. When you're ready, just open your eyes. Okay, so for me right now, I definitely feel more relaxed and present in my body, which is a change from how I have been feeling all day, every day, and that annoyance. Um, but it's not quite remarkable, right? It's just enough that you can feel the difference, but it's not quite enough to be like, whoa, right? Um, but even that little bit helps because we tend to breathe shallowly throughout the day anyway, and that's every day. So even just taking a moment at the end of a call, before you move into your next task, at the end of the day, when you go to bed, even just taking 3 to 5 deep breaths, excuse me, um, can be the beginning of a reset. And as you get more practiced in that and more comfortable with that, you'll notice the difference in how you feel before and after. And it's something that you will reach out for throughout the day and more often to help, release the space that you've just been into before you move into the next thing. So now the second technique that I want to do is just adding on something that we've actually discussed in a previous video of mine, and that is releasing the tongue. So we're still going to keep with our deep breathing, just like we were doing just then. But this time, I want you to think of taking your tongue down from being pressed up against the roof of your mouth and the tongue being behind your top teeth, uh, and relaxing it into like off the roof of your mouth and down, and off the roof of your mouth and down, resting in your mouth instead of pressed against the roof. And we're still going to incorporate that. We're going to incorporate that with our deep breathing. So go ahead and close your eyes. Deep breath in. And your exhale, just remove the tongue from the top of the mouth and let it rest naturally. In the space in the bottom of your teeth. So a couple of things here. When you drop your tongue down from the roof of your mouth, you may feel like your jaw was clenched before and now it's going to unclench. You might even need to like reach up and massage your jaw down. And you can probably already notice just from me having taken 2 or 3 breaths after releasing my tongue, my voice lowered into a more natural register, and my throat it's not as clenched, and it's my speech is a little more relaxed and more natural. So just keep at it. So if at first your jaw was clenched and now you've relaxed that, you may have noticed there was pressure on the side and around your eyes and around your temple. That begins to release, and if you need to massage that a little bit, go ahead. Notice the muscles of your neck relaxing, which is also going to lead into your shoulders relaxing. You might find that as your body's making these micro adjustments, your head sits differently on your shoulders and neck now. You might have been jutting forward before because we're always trying to get ahead. So that might relax and come back more in line with your shoulders. The chin probably will come down a little bit. Chin up, we're always trying to bear through things and be okay with it. That's that phrase, chin up. But when we're relaxed in our more natural state, our chin can come down and we can accept things coming to us as they are, and we can be who we are moving forward. So continue with the deep breaths. And if your tongue has found its way back to the roof of your mouth, go ahead and bring it back down. As you feel more comfortable and relaxed, try to take in more air on your inhale. And maybe your inhales become longer and your exhales become longer. Okay. So with the deep breath incorporating the releasing of the tongue, this is where I feel that's something remarkable happening. I definitely feel more at peace. Definitely feel stronger in myself. Not that I was looking to manufacture strength, but I feel more of myself, which happens to be strong. And that feeling of peace, that's where I feel like the idea of holy breath and the comforter comes in. Because as we breathe into our center, our core, it's the center of us, and it's where our divine spark is. And so as we tap into that divine spark is able to, we're growing that flame, and we're connecting to the essence of who we are in that. So this is where I'm starting to feel like, okay, this is the practice worth doing, and kicking myself that I don't do it enough. So then the third practice that I wanted us to try tonight is alternate nostril breathing. If you've taken some yoga classes, you maybe have done this before, but if not, then first time for everything, and yay. So we're going to start with your hands on your knees. Just relax easily in front of you, and you'll take your right thumb, okay, and we're going to be using our right thumb and our ring finger on our right hand. And so our right thumb is going to press against the right nostril, and we're going to inhale on the left nostril. So inhale in. And exhale. And now we're going to take our ring finger and press it against our left nostril and breathe in on the right. And exhale. So we're going to take our hands down for a minute and just breathe through both nostrils. That just kind of set us up. You may notice that one side is clearer than the other. The right nostril, right side of the brain is controlling the left side of the body. That is the more receptive. The left nostril, left side of the brain, controlling the right side of the body, which is the more active. What I noticed in me in the moment is that my left nostril was, holding my left nostril and breathing out of my right side was more labored and felt more stuck, which is pretty much in line with how I've been feeling and how I move through the world right now in the moment. So just I'm sharing my personal insight. You may have gotten something different, but it makes sense for you. So you can use that as a comparison. Something else that came up that I wanted to mention. Oh, when we're breathing in and out, we're not so much counting, the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. What we are wanting to do, though, is make sure that they're of equal length. Okay, so let's try that again. Left hand down on the knee or palm facing up, because that's receptive. And we're going to take the right thumb pressed against the right side of the right nostril. And breathe in. And out. Closing the left nostril now. And switch. Switch. And just resume regular breathing. You put your hands down now. Continuing with a series of 2 to 3 deep breaths. And just check in with your body, your mental state, and see how you feel. I think for me, alternate nostril breathing is different every time. I did it about an hour or so ago, and it left me just completely zoned out and ready for a nap. That was unexpected. Other times when I do it, it feels, I feel like I've been integrated, that the right and the left are now working together, and they're part of a team. Sometimes it's energizing. Right now, it's just like a state of active calm, where I'm calm and at peace, but I can actually get up and do some of the work that I have planned for myself this evening, and I don't feel that that mental space and fog is gone that was causing me to procrastinate. That's gone, and that's important for me to remember, because I've been procrastinating quite a bit lately, you know, and so I don't feel any of that now. I feel like I could get up and do what I have to do, and I'm not giving any thought of, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm actually ready to go do it. So that's a nice revelation for me. Put your own revelations, thoughts, ideas, sharings in the comments. I'd love to hear what effects you have had. And let me know what you think of this type of video. We can certainly do more if you like. I really like the relaxing the tongue. That was a nice reminder. I haven't done that in quite some time. But it's definitely making a difference. And if all you can do is take just a few deep breaths where you are, then that's enough. So with that, I'll say good night, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye.